Today on Expanding Opinions, I'm going to cover a sensitive topic. I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for this one. Open your minds, people. This has nothing to do with race. Well, race against me. Or on my part. We have a racial divide that is just resurfaced. Technically, it's always been here. But this is the problem. It's with Black Lives Matter. Not the intent, the organization. I support the intent of Black Lives Matter. The original intent. Show that there is a problem that some black men are being killed. I have no problem with that. Because if it's tragic, it needs to be addressed. By that statement, per the numbers, it's not happening. It's a lie. You have a 0.0000415% chance of being killed by a cop as a black man. That has nothing to do with you being stopped. You actually have a greater chance of being shot if you're a white person. Lowest is Asians and Mexicans. Here's the problem. Our system is not broken. Our people in the system are broken. A judge that sentences a black man or a Mexican or an Asian person to 3 separate sentences for the same crime, and say they even have the same criminal history. Say they've never been charged with anything. There's no criminal past. And the judge sentences any one of them to a higher sentence, and we are talking the same judge, not a judge somewhere else, not a different city, the same judge. He sentences any one of them consistently, even inconsistently, to a higher sentence than the other person. That's the problem. Our laws have degrees of varying punishments. It's true. That's how it's designed. You can get a fine up to X amount of dollars. You can get jail time from this to this. Yes, it varies on, lots of things. Unfortunately, a lot of it's money. Some white rich daddy can completely pay off a judge 25 grand, and that DUI goes away. Me, not having the money, guess what? I'm doing 6 months, I'm getting the book thrown at me. Now, if I was a black man, and the book plus was thrown at me, that's a problem. That's because of the person, not the system. Let's get this straight. The system does have some flaws. Every system does. There's no perfect system. But when you have people that push their own opinions into laws, that's where there's a problem. Like I said, black man commits a crime, white man commits a crime, Mexican commits a crime. If across the board they have no other outstanding issues in that thing, doesn't matter. The judge should put that sentence exactly as is. There are judges that prosecute more black men. Or they want to make an example of somebody for whatever reason. And they get hit hard. Because they want an example of that person. That is wrong. Make no mistake. I have no sympathy for a judge getting kicked out of his job for that. Now, we have, as a society, in the past 15 plus years, treated people as you're automatically a victim. When a cop pulls you over for speeding, you know you're fucking speeding. Oh no, you're going to pretend I didn't do it, and then a race card's going to come out. If it's a black cop coming up to you, Or a woman cop come to you. Oh, you're doing it because I'm a male. You're doing it because I'm white. You're doing it because I'm black. There's always some card to play. Oh, you're doing it because my car's red, which probably is true. Red cars attract more attention. That is a statistic. Now, like I said, everyone wants to play the victim card of some kind. You're doing it because I'm black. I'm being treated like this because I'm black. You know what? In some cases, I will agree. That does happen. But the vast majority of the time, it doesn't. You have people like Ben Carson. You have people like Obama. You have various rap stars. I mean, the list can go on and on and on. Of people that have succeeded. They're not blaming anybody else for their problems. They didn't get a part. They didn't get the part. It is what it is. Segregation isn't a part of fucking life anymore. It doesn't happen. Now, you may have a person, an individual, that has those feelings and tries to push them. That is true. Society, we are a hodgepodge nowadays. Racism is completely false, people. Read my lips. Racism is actually a lie. We put that on something, and it was put in wrong. Guess what it actually is? Ethnicity. I'm mostly Indian. I look white. I have a friend who's Mexican that looks white. You wouldn't know he was Mexican. It's ethnicity, people. If you test my DNA and my buddy's DNA, we're going to come back human. That's a race. Human is a race. Dog is a race. We have an ethnicity problem. Yes, it was referred to as the black race, the Asian race at one point. Englishly speaking, it's wrong. Because we are the human race. People need to start understanding that. We have a problem there. Now, you want things to get better? I will give you what I think is one of the most intellectual things you can do. I got it from an actor. Well known, black actor. Denzel Washington. Love this man. Great actor, humble. Understands the problem. His opinion is, starts in the home. Fatherlessness. That where is a lot comes from. You want to take out and make things better? Stop putting white cop kills black somebody. Stop putting Mexican kills black man. You put 28-year-old man kills 38-year-old man. Even say where. You take out that adjective. Because you put the adjective of color of their skin in there, it makes a racial divide. You don't want the racial divide in this country. Stop pushing it. You want to describe somebody? Fine. Say what they are. Is he a male? He's a male. Is he a female? It's a female. Give his age. You interject the ethnicity, the color of his skin, you make a completely different narrative. Many crimes that happen now are not racially motivated. They just aren't. Look at the numbers. Do the research. Go look at the numbers. It's not racial. You have white people committing crimes, like arson, more than anybody. Fraud is mostly white people. Yes, it's true. I've done the research. Now, If I just told you house down the street was torched by an arson suspect, no one would care. They'd care for the family if the house was burnt down. But if I said Mexican's house or a black person's house was burned down, your ears perk up. Oh, who did it? There's more black on black crime than anything. Seriously, look up the numbers. But where's Black Lives Matter for that? They're not there. It doesn't fit their narrative. The media has a narrative. No matter what happens, they have a spin for it. I suggest people do your research, educate yourselves, because a lot of us aren't educated. I hate to say it. We went to school, some of us studied, but when it came down to it, our education went out the window. I'm not saying we're stupid. I'm not saying we're ignorant. I'm just saying, nowadays, we don't have the facts anymore. I've told people, look, give me every bit of information that's happened. I can't give you an honest opinion without knowing all the details. You gotta have details to make a proper conclusion. If I tell you someone was shot breaking out of a house, okay, I have two parts of that. He broke out of a house and he was shot. Well, did he break out the window? Did he fall out? And being shot just helped him die? In a sense? Why was he breaking out of the house? These are details that are important in a story. The facts of what's going on. Not the emotional content that people want to put involved into it, but the facts. This is Expanding Opinion. Like, comment. I want your opinions. You like the video? Tell me. You want something brought up? Tell me. I'm open to ideas for these videos. Like, share, comment. You guys know the drill. You hear it from everybody. Till then, I'll see you on the next video.